Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey. What y'all thought? What y'all thought y'all was gonna hear? Goose. Goose is on a worldwide expedition for himself right now.
On a golfing excursion.
Yes, he is. Tiger Woods, baby. Where the hot fries at? I bet you in the clubhouse like right there. But where the hot fries at?
The hot fries.
Hey, Goose, you're gonna have to let us know how you doing out there, man. But guess who is in the building, man?
In the building. Yeah,
Sherm.
turn that mic up. Yeah, Mike.
Sherm is in the building, man.
You know, I do what I can when I can.
You blessed us with your appearance today, man. We appreciate you. And we give you all praise here at We Give Money Ministries. But guess who's always here? It's the parishioner.
The parishioner.
Bill Blockham Logan.
I've been thinking about
Controversy.
getting a title. I'm still thinking about getting a title.
Well, there are many titles in one's church,
Yeah.
right? And so if you're going to give yourself a title in the church, you know,
Yeah, but shouldn't your title be given upon you?
it should be.
They gave themselves a title, so
Well, you know.
Bill's picky though, so you got to just kind of throw it on him and just try to make him accept it though.
Well,
He
I gave myself the pastor title for a couple things. Number one, they get money. Period. That's number one. The pastor in the church is getting money. And who don't want that position? Who don't want to get money? I've yet to meet people or a person tell me, Dre, you know what? I don't want to get no money. I've yet to meet that guy or that young lady to tell me I don't want to get money. So I chose pastor because they get money, number one. And some pastors aren't afraid to say what they want to say. And they are unapologetically going to tell you about it.
You ain't gonna be one of those those. Never mind, I'm not gonna even go.
With the pastor that got that young usher in the back?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, please.
So Sharm, you're the guest pastor from like San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's your team.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Milwaukee.
That's a
Which
good
one?
Either one, you know.
Okay,
We're
there
in
you go.
football season right now,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
San Fran.
Yeah,
That's a good
San
one.
Fran. There you go.
The visiting
The
pastor.
visiting
visiting
pastor.
pastor.
There you go.
That's what's up.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come every so often.
Yeah, they come.
And guess what? When you come, we fill the whole church up because they know a guest pastor is coming.
And I like to talk a lot, don't I?
I mean, you have great soliloquies, so
Great
there we go.
soliloquies. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. If this is your very first time logging on and looking at your guy, Dre Bailey, Sherm in the building, and Big Blockham Logan, we are Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. And we are here to give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. So let me give you guys a couple of things that you can do. You can follow Let the Ball Bounce on Gorilla Cross app on your phone. You just go to the Play Store, whether you have an iPhone or a Samsung. Go to the Play Store. You type in Gorilla Cross. Then you follow your guys, LTBB, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. If you are a Facebook junkie and this is your first time watching, you go to Facebook. You can follow me. You can follow Sherm. You can follow Bill. You can follow Goose. You can follow Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We got the hottest sports talk page, man.
Well,
I'm just saying. It is what it is. LetTheBallBounce@gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor, like some of our sponsors are about to pay these bills in a minute. And we appreciate them as they continue to show Let the Ball Bounce support. And we're going to continue to show them support also. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. One T, G. Right on Twitter, man. And that's where we at. Let the Ball Bounce at on the gram. Hit us in the DM. Let us know how your day going, man. Let us know who your favorite team, who your favorite person is, man. So we can definitely bash you if it doesn't coincide with what we like. Like Lions fans. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves for doing Barry Sanders the way y'all did him.
And Calvin Johnson.
Tragic. Those things you guys can't ever recover from. And I think until you start paying homage to those guys and start doing better, the Lions are still going to be the Lions. And I'm not just picking on the Lions. Not just picking on them. I'm not going to do it. The Washington football team. Until you can realize and know that being spiteful by not picking the name because you was just so mad that you couldn't use the other name you were using, I don't care if you won week 1. Blessings would not be bestowed upon that franchise. Period. You got to do right by people, bros.
You're going to smite thine franchise?
Man. As long as he running things, I don't see them winning no chip in the next 20 years. And sometimes I can't even see past today, but I can see that.
Even if they bring Joe Gibbs back, they're not going to win?
No, that ain't happening. If somebody don't go scoop him up in some dust.
Joe?
Make him all up again.
Joe Gibbs.
And it's just not the Lions or the Redskins. It's a lot of other teams out there. The Jets. We were more than happy Las Vegas will be more than happy to take the Jets off your hands. Take them out of New York. Just
we already took
we got
one
the
bad
Raiders.
franchise.
We got the Raiders.
Yeah, well, we'll take another one.
Yeah, I don't think you want them.
I'll take them better than the Raiders. Raiders.
They look good week 1 though.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose this week. At least on my thing. Everybody else chose them.
Yeah, I took them.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. And me and you be the only
both
ones
y'all
getting money
wrong.
again. Yeah, right. We had the best records. Look, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We are going to go to a real quick commercial break, man. We really want to pay these bills, man. So we got Sight and Sound Candy and more. We got Serenity Funeral Home. And we got CJ Long, man, with Realty One Group, man, pushing their thing, man. So, look, man, let's pay these bills. Y'all get y'all sports questions. Get ready to share and tag any person possible that you know loves Sports Talk Radio, man. So stay tuned.
Peace and prosperity, family. This is Clarence C.J. Long with Realty One Group, the Garnett Group, where we have great people doing great business, making smart choices with all your real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, or even renting, please give us a call at 702-278-3931. 702-278-3931, and I'll be waiting to assist you in getting from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you.
Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Hey, man, we appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who's been riding with us for more than a decade, man. We've been here, man, giving you guys the best of sports talk radio. And we hope that you guys are out there safe, practicing your social distancing, wearing your mask, using your hand sanitizer and everything.
Staying inside.
Yeah, staying inside. So did the bars open up today or is it tomorrow? So Vegas is at the stage now where bars are going to be opening back up for approximately 3 more days. That's seemingly how it goes when we open up bars, because people can't wait to get in. And this is the perfect time for bouncers, too, to make people stand at the door outside and wait. And then you kind of, feel yourself, you let them in whenever you feel like it. You ever met that type of bouncer guy where you looking at him like, dog, I've been standing here for like 45 minutes, right, G? It's been about 5,000 or 6,000 people walk out of this place, and you don't want to let me in though, cause you the man now. Like you're the guard at the gate.
Is that how y'all were at 4040?
Nah. It was kind of different over there, man. It's kind of different. We definitely didn't turn people away unless you were in
Top cop.
the right dress code, and we didn't care. Like if you were in the wrong dress code, you just had to pay for the wrong dress code attire, and then you can, So I thought that was a cool concept. If you came and you wasn't in dress code, you had to buy a bottle. Make them buy a bottle. So now, if you see anybody in the club acting a fool that's out of dress code, they coming from VIP, number one. Because nobody's allowed in here out of dress code unless you are going to pay for it. So we can get you in that young, nice $1,500 section, and I'll let you in with your Cortez, your blue rag, your red rag in the right pocket, because, these hybrids, they claiming both. These hybrids are claiming both nowadays.
Hybrids.
Cortez, though?
Yeah.
Who showed up at the club with some Cortez, though?
Boy, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Dickies.
We are on the West Coast.
Crease
So,
like them all.
I like that concept, but yeah, I let ladies in. I didn't make, can I be honest? I might as well, right? Well,
Hey, go ahead, preach.
if you was a nice looking lady, we'll let you in. But if you
emphasize nice looking.
nice looking, because I don't want to go there with the next statement I was about to make. So if you was nice looking, we let you in a little quicker than the person that's not as nice looking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Judgment calls.
It's judgment calls. You know.
Gotcha.
But we let ladies in though.
So they knew before they left the house whether they was getting in or not.
Well, I mean, if you one of them ladies who go to the club and no one hits on you, and you had to wait in line, that's a telltale sign that maybe the makeup you wore that night didn't quite mesh.
Oh, and that made some chicks mad as heck. They probably went there trying to fight her and all types of stuff.
Well,
Bumping into her.
When you come out the house and you look like pudding in a trash bag, y'all wanted to take me there. See, Sherm, I know you funny. You funny like that, man. You try to bring it out of me, bros. It ain't right. It ain't right, all right? It ain't right.
It's already sitting there. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I'm just trying to give you a little encouragement.
Well, and guys, too. We did the same. With the 40-40 club, you just had to fit a certain type of look. And that's just being honest. At that spot. At the House of Blues, we don't care what you look like. You can get in.
This is very true. This is very true.
We don't care what you look like. We let you in. But 40-40 was just a different type of, mentality, is what Miss Desiree wanted us to do. I was the director of security, for everybody who didn't know, for the 40-40 club here in Vegas for that year that we were open. And, there were things that, there was a certain standard that she wanted, and we just had to do it. And that's that. I mean, you are in there mingling with big time people, You know what I'm saying? I got a million stories. But look, man, Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Sherm in the building.
Bill Blockham, Logan.
Yeah.
We do got a caller. What's your name? What's your question?
It's not just caller. It's the first caller
Of the year.
2020.
Of
The
2020.
first of the year.
Armando.
Correct. Of the first. What's up, bro?
What's up with it, G?
What up?
Hey,
What's going on?
congratulations to Armando for actually being able to make it on our Let the Ball Bounce, Get Money Ministries football team. And what that is
Oh, yeah.
Let the Ball Bounce. We choose football games every weekend. And at the end of the year, whoever has the most wins get the pot or get a gift. Before this year was a gift that usually I bought whether I won or lost. This year's it's a little different. I invited 10 people and one person really talked me into letting him in today, and that was Mr. Broderick Ivory. I let him in today. So we got 11 people, $5
Broderick.
Yeah, $5 a week. And at the end of the year, the winner gets the pot. And if it's a tie, they split it. Each person gets one bye week. So Broderick and 5 others got put in a couple of days ago. They've already missed the first week. So they have no more bye weeks. They use their bye week for the first week. But this what helps them. Since everybody has to have a bye week and has to use that bye week, at some point, everybody who didn't use their bye week the first week are going to use their bye week, and it gives the other people a chance to collect as many wins as possible in that week. So good luck.
Good luck.
And Armando, you made it. Dominique Green's in there.
In the first game, I'm already at a handicap.
Yeah.
So I decided to go 0-1 my very first game. And speaking of that first game, I think
Not the only one.
that was a terrible, terrible Thursday night.
What
I
was you
hot.
thinking?
Oof.
Man, who is that?
That's
This is
Sherm.
I know Sherm's not talking.
That part.
Wait,
Please, Armando, get on him.
Don't wait. No.
Get on him, Mondo.
No, you not talking.
Get
brother.
on
I
him.
forgot.
Look.
Really.
Life
But look,
happened.
but you know what?
I didn't set my alarm, so therefore I didn't get
listen.
my picks in time.
And then he asked for a
Listen,
push.
Ginkgo biloba pimping.
Then he asked for a push. Like he got 21 and the dealer got 21.
Get on him, Bill. Thank you. Like this is blackjack.
This ain't blackjack.
This ain't no blackjack.
Oh.
Push,
Amnesty.
man.
But I mean, we in church
I'ma
today,
tell you,
right?
like,
You know,
Well,
I was
listen,
looking for
really-
a little forgiveness.
two people that can get it though, Dre. Right now, besides Faker Mayfield, Faker, whatever his name is, Troy Aikman and Faker Mayfield,
Oh,
aka Baker Mayfield, cannot stand that cat. Oh my gosh,
Armand, tell us,
that
what is your disdain for them Cowboys, man? Why do you hate them so much, man? I'm just curious.
it's a good question.
I am taking a reprieve. I will leave that as a conversation I'm not having today. But I think Baker Mayfield
Yikes.
is more of an important topic.
Tough.
I've had a conversation with my friend Bill, so I'm leaving those Cowboys alone, and so that I'm gonna leave that alone because my real disdain, truthfully, is not for the Cowboys, but really Denver. If y'all really want to get me seasoned, talk about Denver. That'll get me going all day long.
Well, let me ask
I
you
hate
this.
Denver, but since they stink
You don't like
Go ahead.
Faker Mayfield.
at all,
Why?
I feel like he's the most entitled, whiny female dog of a quarterback that I've ever seen. And I
Yikes.
said that without cursing.
This is
He's a
Confession
whiny
Booth
female
Saturday,
dog.
isn't it?
Right.
Well, then I don't
Well,
want to
no,
be
you
the
asked
I
me
don't
how
want to be the
I felt.
priest.
I feel like telling the truth.
I don't want to be the priest.
I mean, I think he is an entitled. He acts entitled, and I really for Troy Aikman to compare him to Brett Favre, I think is asinine and absurd.
You know, Troy Aikman
It is.
sometime
Troy.
I loved Troy as a quarterback. I'm gonna be honest with you. I loved him.
No doubt.
I loved him. But sometimes, shut up, dude. Stop talking. They give these dudes the mic, and that sometimes I don't even think they know what's coming out of their mouth.
I would have rather heard Booger McFarland than that cat that night. Really,
seriously. Then you got Michael Irvin. Got finished eating some cookies.
Mr. Booger Sugar himself.
Crumbs all up here on national TV.
Don't he got a producer in his ear telling him?
He has to.
They just let him
That's
carry
what
on.
they
Just
do.
let him carry on with the Chip Ahoy cookie crumbs on his face.
Y'all have like any sound effects like for Cookie Monster doing cookies? Cookie.
Bros.
I'm sure we can find some. But I was like, look at this dude.
But listen, real talk. The one thing that y'all were talking about last week that I think was really evident in this game against Cleveland was how talented of a squad Cleveland is, minus that whiny female dog of a quarterback. Because if it wasn't for that running game, it was not Baker Mayfield, and I think all of us can pretty much agree to that. It was not Baker Mayfield that made that game.
No, he was going to trick that game off. If they had the ball in his hands and he kept doing what he was doing as far as, putting the ball in the air, I think that he would have given that young, great quarterback, in my opinion, an opportunity to win that game because he had a lot of poise.
Yeah, the running game bailed him out. For sure.
Yeah, it did, for sure.
I'm going to leave you alone with poise.
Why? What's wrong with what?
I'll leave you alone with that.
Let me ask you. I really want to ask you this on air though, bro. So like, we've been going back and forth on the inbox. What is it about Burrows that you saw that you didn't see poise?
He's a Gator fan.
I saw poise.
Who's that? Wait,
You.
Who said Gator? Me?
Aren't you a Gator fan?
I am, but that has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it because Burrows annihilated y'all last year at LSU, so you don't like him.
Is this brother forgetfulness again? Brother forgetfulness.
So why don't you like?
You are right.
Go ahead.
Sure. I real talk. So I actually don't have a problem with Burrows. I just think that's calling it poise.
Was he not poised in that game?
Call it that.
Was he not poised in that game?
If we had to compare him, because Sherm brought up that I like the Gators, right? I am one of the biggest critics, and I think even against Dre and Goose, I do not like Tim Tebow, and I will be the first to tell you. So you can't make that argument with that logic, Sherm. No offense, but if I had to compare the two quarterbacks, I would say yes. Compared to Tim Tebow, he has poise. Compared to other ones, I think it's still too early to call it that. I'm not there yet.
Okay, so let me explain why I said poise. Let me explain.
All right.
He's a rookie quarterback. Okay, he's playing against Cleveland, and whether it's Cleveland or the best team in the NFL, the fact that he went out as a rookie quarterback with an O-line that is comprised of you on the phone and us in the studio. Trash. A trash O-line and still having enough poise to continue to get up and continue to march down the field and keep fighting every single time he took a snap. You didn't see frustration on this dude's face. None of that. He just kept trying. He was going to come at you. Like Cleveland, I give huge props to because they changed up their game plan towards the end. Cincinnati's defensive line is trash also. They could not stop the run. So Cleveland,
based on that logic, then I have to agree with you. Yeah.
That's
based
just
on that, I have to agree.
And keep in mind, you mentioned, and we all know, he's a rookie quarterback on a short week on national TV and out there slinging the ball 60 times in the game, getting hit, running the ball, and not looking like the stage was too big for him.
Right.
So, my quarterback of the 49ers didn't look as good as he did, and he's a vet. So, to me, I see promise with Burrows there. I saw more promise with him than I saw with Baker Mayfield.
His offensive line kept collapsing.
terrible, bros.
His offensive line kept collapsing the entire game. And that's why I'm saying, okay, well, poise would be like, okay, the pocket's collapsing. I'm in the pocket, and I still am not getting, distracted and frustrated, and I still can make big plays.
That's what he was
That,
doing.
to me, is poise.
That's what he was doing.
See, a quarterback.
Look how many points he put up with a terrible
poised quarterback. A poised quarterback will not abandon the play. A poised quarterback will stay in the pocket. Now, to his detriment, they were hitting him and he was getting sacked a lot. But an unpoised quarterback, he's trying to get out of the pocket a lot more. And then that's just the play is like out of the water. Then so he showed a lot. He showed a lot of poise to me. I agree with that word, poise, because he did not abandon the plays that were called. Yeah. He can get out and run if he wants to, because he got good wheels.
So you think a mobile quarterback, just because you're a mobile quarterback, let's say we'll take a Cam Newton, a Cam Newton in his prime, because you come out of the pocket, that doesn't make you poised?
See, you putting words in people's mouth. You putting words in people's mouth.
I'm asking a question.
A lot of times they're going to tell. A lot of old coordinators will tell you, don't abandon the play, stay in the pocket. But you stand in the pocket. If you got a bad O-line, that's to your detriment. You can either get sacked or get hit, hurries, or whatever. Stay in the pocket. Let the play develop. Throw the ball.
And I think playing to your advantage. I mean, if you got Mike Vick at quarterback, he has an arm and he can stay in the pocket, but he also got feet. Mm-hmm. So now you have another option with him. So him coming out of the pocket to run, in my opinion, for a Michael Vick type of player, is still poised, because he's still doing within his limitations. It's when you find quarterbacks that do what they're normally not accustomed to doing.
He didn't look jittery in the pocket. He stayed in the pocket pretty comfortably. I mean, that's what you want out of a quarterback.
I have to eat crow based on that. Based on what? Okay, so you made the case. I have to eat crow, but it's certainly to respond to Sherm. I will admit, but there's many players that have beaten my Florida Gators. So many of them. We don't want to talk about FSU.
I know you don't want to go there.
Here, but
why not? Why not go there?
Sherm.
You don't want to go there.
Oh, we're going to go there today.
Absolutely. But
you don't want to go there.
But Lee Elder Jr. is in Denver right now, so we can't talk about it right now.
Mm.
So.
And they got rid of in Florida.
Sound like a pastor or something like that.
Yeah.
Lee Elder. Pastor Lee Elder. Reverend Lee Elder.
I'm talking about Goose.
That's so funny, boy. Lee Elder.
If I had to compare and contrast a quarterback when it comes to like poise. So this is why I've always been like a biggest, harshest critic of like Tim Tebow. His receiving core, Demarius made him look very, very good when he threw those footballs. But Tim Tebow was probably the most unorthodox quarterback I've ever seen. He was a great college player.
Yeah.
But when he became, and you could look at John Elway's book that he just wrote. To me, those wobbly throws, he get flustered in and out of the pocket, and he would move. That, to me, we're not paying you to be the greatest hype man in football. We're paying you to throw it, not to put Bible verses and whatever.
Yeah.
That was always my issue with him. People loved him because he was America's boy. The epitome of apple pie a la mode, your skin tone and your eye color, and I put John 2 and 12 or whatever it was he put under his eyelids. But that's what made him why people liked him. But it wasn't because he was throwing touchdowns and winning games. And they said, well, what about the one game he won in the playoffs? Okay.
Against the Steelers.
Plenty of people have done that.
Boy, that throw wasn't wobbly.
Well,
that sure wasn't. Right down the sideline.
That slant
to Demarius.
Ooh. And how Ike Taylor got mushed.
Yeah, he got mushed. Long neck. I'm glad he retired, man.
So Dre, what's going on with your Steelers, bro?
We're 1-0. The same as your team, the Green Bay Packers.
That's
and we're and
we may not be 1-0 after this week.
Yeah, Green Bay taking the L this week.
Against who?
Detroit.
Detroit. We'll see. And Lambeau Field, Sherman, you want to take a side bet on that, brother, forgetful?
No side bet, but we'll manifest this tomorrow evening.
Well, first off, y'all need to play catch up. Y'all ain't got time for side bets. Y'all one game in. We are 17 plus. Period.
Who was your pick Monday night? Cleveland?
Thursday
Monday
night.
night?
Oh, Thursday night?
Coming Monday night?
Cleveland? Okay.
Thursday
Night. I mean, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm
So
on
you-
one. So I think all of us on
So
the phone call
you
are,
up?
including you.
You up right now?
No, I got it in late.
Oh, so
No, he didn't. He didn't get in. He's on one like all of us.
Yeah, he got it in late.
We're all L's on this phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's all good.
Big ups to the winners. Mo from Girl Chat Sports, she won. She chose the Brownies. Steven Sr. chose the Brownies, and Darren Nixon chose the Brownies to win.
Hey, but this Monday night, I'm taking the Saints.
I mean, that's a good pick.
That's who I took too.
I'm taking the Saints too.
I got the Raiders.
Yeah, you can have the Raiders. They must got Bo Jackson coming back this
They
week.
got Bo. They
I
got
think
Marcus
the game
Allen,
is going to be the Seahawks. Oh, go ahead.
Jim Plunkett. That's who y'all got coming back.
Mike Haynes with the
Lester Hayes,
mm-hmm.
Frank Hopkins.
Old Man Willie,
Brian Bosworth.
Brian Bosworth.
Dave Casper. Y'all got all them cats coming back?
Champ Bailey.
Steve
I'm just
Largent.
messing with y'all, man. Champ Bailey ain't never played. I was waiting for
like,
someone
where
of y'all
you
to say,
going?
yep, Champ Bailey.
Go
Shouts out to my family.
Champ Bailey
No,
from
man,
Jacksonville,
listen.
Florida.
Yeah, shouts out to
the
my
Raiders are opening their brand new stadium here in Vegas.
family. So what you saying?
What you mean? What I'm saying? This is Vegas.
So everybody got to hope for them to win?
yes,
No.
yes,
No. I ain't no Raider fan.
I'm not either. I ain't no Saints
I ain't
fan
no Raider
either.
fan. No Raider fan. Hope they lose.
But they got Las Vegas
Come on,
their
Bill.
their equipment. So I'm pulling for them.
Okay, well, all right.
Hey, who do y'all have in the Seahawks, Patriots? Who do y'all
Hold
have?
on, man. Hold on. I haven't even picked my teams for Sunday. I'm gonna have to have you wait, sir. And I will post them in the inbox.
He's going to wait till 11:59.
I promise you. I need to know past 7 p.m. Ain't nobody gonna be hurt for tomorrow. I'm trying to get these chips. Man, you know how you wake up in the morning
young
after you put
shippers.
your bet in and you realize that the whole offensive line is out on IR?
That's the worst.
That's the worst,
wow.
man. Mondo, we appreciate you, G.
Hey, y'all have a good one.
All right, man. You too.
Hey, stay tuned, man, because we're gonna be picking these picks at the end of the show, man. Hey, man, let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Sherman the building.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. Look, there is a lot of noise going on in the NBA surrounding the MVP. Now I know I'm going to get at least 3 or 4 different opinions about the MVP right now of the league. The Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, won his second
in a row.
Mm-hmm.
in a row MVP of the league for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now you have a lot of chatter on who other people thought should have been considered. AD should have been considered. Chris Paul should have been considered. And LeBron James comments when they asked him. And I'm going to let you guys go first, and I go last, because I just have a different type of opinion on the mind frame I think LeBron James was coming from. But what do you guys, and I just want to say this for the record, Giannis should have gotten the MVP.
Okay.
I think he should have gotten the MVP.
Okay.
That's that. The boys been on fire all season. Did we know that they were going to get bounced out by that young team in the East that just beat the brakes off them? No, we didn't know that. But it does not take away from his achievement that he did during the year. From beginning to end, he's gotten better. Now, we've saw this before. We've seen this in players before. We've seen this in a Michael Jordan, who's gotten better. We've seen this in a Kobe Bryant. Every year it's gotten better. We've seen this in LeBron James. Every year he's gotten better. And this year, 2019 going into 2020, Giannis has gotten better. So let me get that out of the way. I think he should have got the MVP. We're talking about right now the comments and the chatter that's surrounding the MVP with LeBron James and Giannis. So, Sherm, you can. I'm gonna let you go first.
So look, it's no secret I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan. So it's obvious that I'm gonna feel that Giannis should have won MVP. But I'm also a LeBron fan, so I can look at it equally to see who should have and where. The problem with the MVP is that it's not announced until this part of the season. If they announced the MVP when the season ended and it still turned out the same, I don't think we'll have the controversy that's associated with it. Unfortunately, my Bucks didn't make it past the second round and was barely competitive even in that.
Oof.
Whereas LeBron and the Lakers are still progressing and look to be the favorites for the entire playoffs. So it's gonna skew your mind almost like magic a little bit, looking at one hand and misdirecting over here, because LeBron and the Lakers are doing great. So how can you not have him ahead of Giannis until you look back and look at the regular season and see how Giannis dominated the regular season. More points than LeBron per game. More rebounds than LeBron per game. More blocks, more steals. He shot at a higher percentage. Giannis dominated the last 2 years in the NBA. The Bucks had the best record in the regular season. This is a regular season award. And that's what I think we get confused mentally, that the MVP is for the regular season. So to me, the fault is that we hadn't announced it sooner, and we should have done that. Therefore, because it takes away from Giannis's accomplishment, because the last thing that we recognize from him is being bounced in the second round and not even playing in that game, playing in the series barely because he was injured. So Giannis was deservedly the MVP. Where LeBron is coming from, and I understand his point as well. He was like, man, out of 105 writers,
Yikes.
only 16 of y'all thought that I was the MVP. I had an amazing season. I think it was closer, but no doubt that Giannis should have won it. And to your point, I think Anthony Davis deserves some MVP consideration as well. I do not believe that Chris Paul deserved first place MVP consideration. I believe that he was in the conversation, but I don't believe that he was a MVP front runner.
No James Harden?
I was going there next. The person I believe who should have gotten more talk about it was James Harden. That team started off atrocious at the beginning of the year. James Harden is averaging 35 plus per game. Any other player, I mean, when we look at these, every year I'm reminded about the times that Kobe was snubbed from the MVP talks back in 2005 through 2007 or so. And I always say to people, you got to keep in mind, those Lakers teams weren't that good. They were 6 seeds or 7 seeds, although Kobe Bryant balled out. Well, James Harden, he matched what Kobe did back then and pulled his team up to a 5th seed in the Western Conference with a team like the Clippers, Lakers, and Denver doing what they were doing. So I think that those are the 5 that should have been mentioned, but there's no doubt that Giannis should have won it. I feel LeBron should feel slighted. And in today's social media age, you're shoving a camera right in front of their face, right at announcements at the end of games. He's going to speak his mind. We see Michael Jordan, he carried those chips all the way through his Hall of Fame speech. He's still pissed that he didn't win the MVP over Karl Malone and Charles Barkley. To this day, he's pissed at it.
To his 57th year on this earth.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, of course, LeBron is going to be salty about it, but like all the greats do, they carry that chip on their shoulder and they use it as fuel for their fire to propel them out through the playoffs, through the finals, through life.
Hey, that from your visiting pastor from the Bay Area.
Yeah. Preach. You know how they said preach. For me, okay, we'll just look at the list here.
Got him.
Giannis, LeBron, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, the Joker, Pascal Siakam, Jimmy
Tragic.
Butler, Jason Tatum. That was a
That's a
final
good list. That's a good
That
list.
was a top 10. Now, 85 first place votes went to Giannis. That's my only issue. He was deserving, but
85.
you mean to tell me that LeBron only got 16?
Yeah.
AD didn't get none.
Yeah.
He was the leading scorer of the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only issue. The order is cool. The first place, the one who won it, is cool. My thing is the voters kind of slighted some people. Some people, I say AD. I'm not gonna say Kawhi. Kawhi, he probably could have got a couple first place votes, but he didn't. But AD deserved some first place votes.
I don't think Kawhi deserved any. He low managed the whole damn season. And you don't deserve none, bro.
And I agree, and I know you're going to go into your point.
Yeah.
I just want to piggyback off one. That's the one thing with Kawhi, in my opinion, because he wasn't a better scorer than the ones ahead of him.
Right.
I don't think that Kawhi is the defender that Giannis is either. He doesn't rebound the ball like any of the ones who were ahead of him. He doesn't assist the ball like anyone that was ahead of him. His team didn't have a better record than the players ahead of him. So I don't feel he deserved any first place votes. His placement within that hierarchy, I think, is deserved. Though.
I mean, he didn't get any. He didn't get any.
Right.
I say maybe one or two. From some of the people who had high hopes for what the Clippers were supposed to do, supposed to be, but they didn't end up being there. but like I said, I don't have a problem with the list. I don't have a problem with Giannis winning it because he had an amazing year. But man, look, Anthony Davis had a good year too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his numbers.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Look at his numbers. He had a great year. So did LeBron. So for me, everything's fine except the voting.
Yeah, I think for me also is the numbers. 16?
Yeah.
Like that would have been my look, and that's the same look LeBron did. Like 16? And I mean, your boy Ernie Johnson voted for Giannis too, and he said it on the show. He I guess he felt like he was being attacked on the TNT show, and he was like, "Oh, I voted for Giannis, and that's just how I felt." I'm gonna agree along the lines of Shaq. In my opinion, I still think LeBron James is the best basketball player in the world, and so how does a person like that don't get more than 16 votes? I think a little bit of hate came into play because they tired of LeBron James either going to this team or going to the finals, and they wanted. I mean, I've seen him slighted on a couple of the MVPs I thought he should have got.
That's true.
The man in his 17th season led the league in assists.
And 25 plus points a game on 50% shooting.
In his 17th season. And so, although he does have AD, the Bucks have Middleton also. They paid him as if he was supposed to be that guy. They really were supposed to go.
We had to, though. We had no choice. We had the cap space. You couldn't lowball him, especially after we had let Brogdon go. We had to pay Middleton that amount.
Yeah, I mean, you may have been stuck in between a rock and a hard place, but
Bradley Beal's wife's mad because he didn't get any consideration.
And that man averaged 30 points a game.
Yeah, he needs to be out. They free
she took
Bradley
it to Twitter. She took it to Twitter.
Bradley
So
Beal.
Instagram.
I'm not gonna be mad at LeBron James for the comments he made because that's just raw emotion. I mean, how many times have you been played a sport and you lost, and a person came and asked you how you feel after a loss?
Mm-hmm.
But he did say, "Don't get it twisted. I'm cool."
I'm cool, but am I disappointed and hurt? Yeah.
What? So just so the world know, I mean, y'all know this. And look up "cool." I'm cool in the Urban Dictionary, and what it mean? Like, all right,
All right.
all right.
All right.
It don't mean I'm okay.
I'm cool in the Urban Dictionary means you got to shake your hand first. All right.
That's what it means.
You know what I'm saying? I just, and no slight to the Greek Freak. I mean, he's the MVP. But at the same time, LeBron is going to use that as a chip and show the haters and show everybody who really don't care much about him that he's going to put himself in another position to try to win a title. Like, I'm never mad at somebody who wakes up in the morning and say, you know what, I want to win today. That is what he does every time he steps on the basketball court and every time he plays basketball. The object is to win. It doesn't matter if I get all the way to the top of the hill and I'll fall, but guess what? I'm going to get back up and try to get back to the top of the hill again. How could you ever be mad at a person with that type of mentality? To me, oh, well, he only went 4 and so or 3 and so in the finals, but he put himself in the position to win every single year.
But
I'm
Dre,
not mad at that.
Dre, you gotta look a little deeper into this though. The reason why he probably didn't get a lot of votes is because of the social justice thing.
That's a good point.
You know what? I didn't think of it like
Me
that.
either. Me
It's a lot of
either.
people. It's a lot of people against that, man. We see it being, but a lot of these sports writers probably they're not really on board with it.
So it's kind of like I remember someone talking about, and it might have been you, Bill, talking about Barry Bonds. And it's not the play on the field. A lot of those writers didn't like Barry Bonds regardless. And all he needed was a stain
That's it.
in his resume for them to keep him out. And you might be right when it comes to this social justice stuff because LeBron he's a media darling, good and bad. We know that there are people who are making very good money just because they talk about LeBron every day, good or bad, right? We know this. And so a lot of these people have their media credentials just because of their relationship or their hot takes about LeBron. And this might have been another fuel to their fire because they feel opposite of what he does.
And don't think just because your favorite NBA team was progressive is the word I'm going to use. I try to be a wordsmith if I can. Bill Logan too. Just because your favorite NBA team was progressive with what's going on in the world as far as social issues does not mean they understand and want to understand.
We just saw it last Monday night. Players locking arms, trying to show unity, getting booed. Everybody's not on board with it.
No, everybody is not on board. Just because your team is progressive does not mean that they're on board. And there are a lot of NBA owners who still feel a certain type of way. And I didn't think of it in the case of them voting for the MVP for LeBron, but that may have hurt. That may have hurt.
And here's another thing. We don't even want to be talking about social justice thing. We want everything to be equal and fair. But at the same time, we see it's not. People are standing up. They're speaking out on it. Hey, you can't be mad at that. But if you are, which we know some people are, because 16 votes, that shows me that it's probably something a little deeper.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't last on ESPN. Instead of Gorilla Cross Radio, we wouldn't last on ESPN. We just talk too unapologetically black.
Well, we see, there's been shows that's been canceled on that network for talking.
I'm surprised Gorilla Cross kept us this long.
Canceled next week.
How about cancel? How about cancel right now? Because that is his choice.
Yeah.
It's funny though because all the talk is just We just want to be treated equal, right?
And that is such a problem in today's world.
To be treated equal.
You
When
asking
say
for
better,
too much.
Yeah, you're
Equal.
asking. You're privileged. You know, you oppressed millionaires. I see that a lot on social media. You whiny millionaires. Why you can do more? Shut up and dribble. Oh, but now I need you to speak out or double or match certain rewards.
So you mean to tell me no other millionaires,
in LA,
no other millionaires but black millionaires are complaining about equality or whatever? There's been white millionaires that have complained. They went all the way to Capitol Hill to complain about stuff.
Well, Bill, guess what? I'm going to give you your 40 acres and a mule, but equality, God damn it, you can't have it.
You can't have it.
What?
I mean,
I don't even know where that 40 acres and a mule
Yeah.
is coming from.
I'm just saying they
I
would
don't
give that to you quicker than
if black millionaires can have a voice about something that they see that's wrong, just like white millionaires, leave it alone. Just let them speak about it.
It's I don't believe it's a touchy subject.
at all.
I believe it's one of those taboo subjects to where okay, next month is going to be a month where we all wear pink and we all lock arms for the awareness of breast cancer. A very righteous cause, a very a needed cause.
Mm-hmm.
And-
We've
but
all
what
been
get-
affected by it.
Correct.
Yes.
But one thing I never see happen. I never see this happen. I've never seen anybody say, "How dare you talk about breast cancer? What about colon cancer, or prostate cancer, or anything else?" We just lock arms to support that particular cause because it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just because you support breast cancer means you do not support colon or prostate or cervical or any of these other type of ailments, juvenile diabetes or HIV. That doesn't mean that you are anti those. But in this moment right now, we want to bring awareness to this. And no one complains. Not one person has complained about that. But how dare you talk about unity and equality amongst all colors? And what are you saying? This race isn't good enough, or this, or now just go shut up and dribble?
And you know what, Sherm? Here's another thing that's making them mad. There are a lot of PSAs on this stuff now. too.
Man, it is.
The PSAs, and I know people. I don't want to. The people that are against it. Why we got to? I know that's what they're saying when they see a social justice PSA. And dude, you know what? That's all Kaepernick asked for.
That's it. You talking about the same Kaepernick who jersey sold out in 1 minute?
Yeah.
1 minute.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah,
I tried to purchase it.
the
and
PSAs
It was gone. It was gone.
Well, I've tried to purchase it before then, and I looked at the price, and I said, you know what? I ain't seen that many Reno games.
But your cousin left there the all-time lead receiver. You got.
I need to get
So you
his
get a
jersey,
47. You want a
though.
47?
I get a 47.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I wear the 47. It's blue too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear that jersey.
Yeah.
Wolfpack. That's fine. I mean, I can wear it. Long Beach State didn't have a football team, so I had to choose somebody. That's where the Hurricanes.
Your
came into
Hurricanes suck. So I mean, it makes sense. But I
Same team that fired their black coach and ended up about to have probably a worse record than he had. Boy, okay. We're going to talk about your team, though. Mr. We do better without him.
we don't have enough time in the show. We got other topics that we need to get to and address.
Y'all playing today too? You don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, he don't even want to follow Norvell.
No.
Coach Norvell.
Let me just can I just I'm coming to the confession booth. It has been a very, very difficult last 2 weeks for me. My Bucks get bounced. Florida State looks like trash.
This
and the
ain't new, though.
49ers
That
and
ain't
porn
new.
star Jimmy just wasn't worth nothing against Arizona last week. My God, it's been
bad. That's
But
why
according to
I need an intervention.
Stradamus, he said
Juan
15 and
Stradamus.
he said 15-1 ain't gonna be bad, and it won't be. Let's look ahead, 15-1.
he has more faith than I do. That's why I'm here in church now.
Look, Boone, I got you. He's not gonna get away with talking about the Hurricanes. We gonna talk about a little bit of college football. But look, man, big ups to Giannis, the Greek freak, for having the MVP. And you know, LeBron James got feelings. Some of y'all mad? LeBron can't have feelings. Come on, man. Let me tell you who got feelings right now and who in their feelings. That's Kawhi. Kawhi went home and did not cry, but he cried inside though. Kawhi one of them people who cry in the car, and when he get out, he just got the same look on his face.
I don't think Kawhi really don't care either way.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We lost. Okay, see you next season.
He does look like that type of
Yeah.
dude. He does look like that type of dude. Let me tell you who did whimper a little bit, probably Paul George.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't have any problem with Kawhi. Actually, I like him. What I guess what I was thrown back by is outside of let the ball bounce, nobody criticized him. I mean, there wasn't really criticism on any of the networks. It was
Oh, man, they roasted him, man.
You talking about Stephen A?
Stephen A. roasted him.
like
Uncle Shannon Sharp
Shannon.
was roasting
Well,
him.
Shannon.
you knew Shannon was. He's a Laker fan. He's a LeBron fan. Like even Max Kellerman was like, it wasn't his year. It was just so like nonchalant. You know, you just expect superstar because Giannis got it tough when they lost. LeBron, I mean, if LeBron don't win the finals, he get it tough. You know,
And social media went hard on him and Paul George.
yeah.
Real
Paul
tough.
George got it more
Mhm.
than Kawhi to me.
What about Lemon Pepper Lou?
Nobody says anything about Lou. They
What about Frankie Beverly over there?
You know what's funny?
Frankie Beverly.
You said something about Patrick Beverly a couple years ago. You was like, man, that's one dude. Every time you see him on TV, he just look musty.
Musty.
And every
like,
time
come
I
on,
watch
dog.
that game, I think of that. He just looked musty.
I mean, you know, I think it's the crap that I think what threw me off with Paul George, and I was kind of rooting against the Clippers, is the way that they was kind of just going hard in the paint against Dame.
Yeah.
You and Frankie Beverly over here, y'all sure got something to say to Dame, though. I mean, they on the sidelines talking, yapping, and I get that. That's part of basketball. You know, we talk trash and all. But, you know, you got to be able at some point to back it up, though.
To me, they tried to bully, like they did with Luka. And Luka was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. I understand y'all in L.A. I'm from over there where they do bombings. And, you know, there is no rights over there in the countries that I'm from. I've been playing pro ball since I was 14. You over here nitpicking and trying to step on my ankle,
Dog,
you know,
if
trying to kick
Kristoff-
me in the back of my Achilles. They ain't gonna work here, player.
Dude, if Kristoff was at full,
They would have had problems
Nah.
in the first round.
I'm going to say this. If Kristoff was at full, just never getting hurt, just at full capacity, just ready to go, I don't think they would have got past Dallas.
Probably wouldn't have. No.
That Dallas at full capacity and Denver at full capacity would have went to 7-2.
Yeah. And Dallas is scary
Yeah, they scared.
because if Kristoff is healthy next
Yeah,
season
I-
with a little bit of salary cap room and adding another player, they will be scary next year.
Well, you know, I guess that's why I'm not Mark Cuban, because I'll be putting Kristoff on the market right now. He's available.
He's a matchup problem.
When healthy. He finna be the
He
next
just need to work
Chandler
on them
Parsons
knees.
over there.
He just need to work on them knees.
Yeah, well, so did Mirasan.
He's better than that,
and
though.
Smits.
The Duncan Dutchman?
Yeah.
Better than that, man. He's better than that.
Nah, but he just need to work on them knees, get them knees stronger. I'm sure he's training now. They got him in the training regimen,
No, I didn't have the Clippers winning it all. Absolutely not. Actually, I had the Clippers losing to the Lakers if they would have met up. That was a bet. Let me ask y'all a question, man.
Have at it.
I'm going to ask y'all a question. Just because I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow. So if I make a bet with you, Sherm,
Mm-hmm.
and you going for the Clippers,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm saying that the Lakers are going to beat the Clippers,
Mm-hmm.
but the Clippers, and we got a bet. We shake hands. We get a nice money bet going.
Mm-hmm.
But the Clippers don't make it to play the Lakers. Do I still win that bet or no? Or it was just solely on the Clippers-Lakers meetup?
You won the bet. I'm done.
You won the bet.
You won the bet. I'm done. With my money.
Yeah.
Give me my money.
I just thought it was me.
Not give me my money. Give me my money.
But you didn't make it. I thought it was solely on the Lakers Clippers. No, it was like if the Clippers and Lakers meet up, I'm taking the Lakers. Oh, no, they ain't going to beat the Clippers. I'm taking the Clippers all day. For real? Clippers over the Lakers all day? Man, yes. You put money on that? Man, all day.
See, that's like saying, well, I don't owe you a bet because I decided not to show up. So I don't know you. We say, we say we going to fight. After,
you know why the bet is good?
Because we shook on it.
Mm-hmm.
We shook on it, G.
Mm-hmm. See, when we were in school, elementary school, we say we gon' fight after school over there by the sandbox, and we like, yeah, I'm gonna whoop you. You say you gonna whoop me or whatever. And if you don't show up, next day you can't come to school saying you can still beat me because you didn't even show up for the fight.
Oh, man.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Basketball is all about matchups. I do believe that the Clippers would have given the Lakers a little bit of fits with the matchups and just the way that they've been playing competitively with, against each other throughout the year. But, I still would have chose the Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan. I still would have chose the Lakers over the Clippers. It is what it is, man. The Lakers are playing Denver right now. Do they play today?
So you think they would have played the Lakers harder than they played Denver?
I think so. I think they were
believe so,
looking
too.
past Denver at the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the Clippers messed up at. I think they completely thought that they can just waltz in and turn it on whenever they wanted to defensively, and have Paul George step up in a way that he's never been able to step up past the second round in his career.
3-1
Kawhi
lead.
has.
3-1 lead.
Kawhi has. Lemon Pepper Lou? No.
Lemon pepper.
Harold? No. Come on, man. Paul George, they were looking for him to step up, and I just think he didn't. I think Paul George would have, been able to make a name for himself if he scored 40-plus in that losing effort.
But they had a combined 24 points between
It's
the
tragic, bro. It's tragic.
two.
And Paul George has been in the Eastern Conference Finals one time against Miami.
That's it.
13. Yeah.
And he disappeared in that game 7, I believe.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, LeBron is his kryptonite. Let's just be honest. It is what it is. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Sherm in the building.
Bill Blockham Logan. Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Yo, you know what it is. You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Goose Thomas. What's good, y'all? What's
Goose
poppin'?
in the building.
Hey, Billy. What's going on, Billy?
What up, man? How you doing out
Man,
there?
Look, we in a 4-person scramble golf tournament out here, man. Pelican Lakes Golf Club, man, out here in Windsor, Colorado. Beautiful golf course. We are at the hole-in-one contest hole right now, bro. We're looking at a par 3 from $170. Your boy gonna try to win that vacation.
That's what's up, man.
What's the vacation, bro? What's the vacation?
It's a 6 days, 5 night stay in Orlando, bro.
Oh, okay. In the
Yeah,
bubble.
In the bubble.
yeah.
In the bubble.
In the bubble. In the bubble. In the
Interesting.
bubble. Yeah, man.
That's
So,
what's
no,
up, man.
My squad, we doing well, man. We 2 under right now for the tournament, man. Respectable.
Like that?
Respectable, but we playing in behind some guys, man, that got some big hitters though, man. They dropping the ball really well. So we got us a squad though, man. We all right.
Okay. That's what's up, man. How's
Yes,
the weather out
indeed,
there,
man.
though, G?
It's perfect. It's perfect. Probably about 75, 80 degrees right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you're
perfect.
good.
Sun coverage. I mean, it's beautiful, bro.
So
Beautiful day to golf.
Tell me the climate,
Yes, indeed, man.
the attitude right now of the Denver Knights or whatever you might call the people in Denver after Thursday night's game.
Look,
How do they feel?
Look, I was in a Buffalo Wild Wings last night, and the faces were long. The
Why,
faces
though?
were really, really long in there, man. Oh yeah.
But see, Denver
Real
is
long
used to
faces in there.
they're used to being down 0-1, right? So it seems like
right.
they'll have a bit of confidence saying, "Hey, we've been here multiple
Twice.
times." Or was the
Right.
shellacking that bad for them?
Look, I think when you look at that basketball game last night, it was controlled by the Los Angeles Lakers from the second quarter on. They put a real live butt whooping on the Denver Nuggets last night. Yep. So here we're in control. So we'll see, man. I'm not counting them out. The series isn't over by a long stretch.
Yeah.
But just looking at body language, you know, we talk a lot about body language, and looking at that body language, it didn't look good.
Lakers in what then?
Didn't look good.
Lakers in what though, Goose? Lakers in what?
I'll go Lakers in 6. I won't be retarded. I'll go Lakers in 6, man. Yeah, I won't be crazy.
I'm gonna go Lakers in 5. Gentlemen sweep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
do a
God
gentleman.
bless you, brother.
I'm gonna do a
God
gentleman
bless
sweep.
you. God bless you, man.
I just hadn't
Yes,
seen
indeed, man.
the Denver Nuggets get beat like that. I know they may be
Right,
tired.
right.
Playing 2 in the first round, 1-7 game.
They had to dig
second
deep
round,
to come
7
back
game.
from that 3-1.
Yeah, bro.
Right. Exactly. Well, man, it's
They
about
might have hit
my
that
turn
wall.
to hit guys. Yeah. I knew they were a little fatigued, though, and I said that before.
Yeah.
That they were a little fatigued. So we'll see going forward, man. We'll see on Sunday. Yes, indeed, man.
They might have
Yes,
hit the
indeed,
wall,
bro.
and then they're facing LeBron and AD, who were motivated to get to the finals.
Absolutely.
That might be too much for
Yep.
them.
Hey Goose,
Yes,
you got a minute
indeed,
before
man.
you tee off again?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this, man, before I even tune out myself.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about how we look talking about the 49ers last Sunday?
We're hurt, bro. We're hurt. Still should have won the game, but we're hurt. So I'm not going to even look too far into that, to be honest with you.
Mohamed
Not gonna
Sanu
even
should
look too
bring
far.
some life.
We shall see.
Mm-hmm. Who gonna give him the ball?
James G.
Okay.
Start calling him James
It was
G.
just announced D Ford's hurt too, so he's not playing tomorrow.
Yikes.
Oh,
Just got a lot of injuries.
That's tragic. Tragic. Hey, Goose.
Yo.
You about to tee off, G?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, get back with us, man. Hey, and be safe out there, man.
Absolutely, man.
Have
Yeah.
fun. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Absolutely, man. Y'all boys have a good rest of the show, man.
all right,
All right, you
man.
know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah. Look, we're about to get into football, man. Real quick, man. Y'all still got Miami coming out of the East?
Absolutely.
Okay. There was a little back and forth with Marcus Smart and
Jaylen Brown.
They said it's squashed. Is it squashed?
They better squash it. You still got some games to play.
Mm-hmm.
Today, right? They play tonight.
Yeah, they play in a few.
Yeah.
You know, from what the reports that we all heard, you know, Marcus Smart was calling out everybody.
Yeah.
And Jaylen Brown being, you know, who he is, and you know, Marcus Smart has known to be a hothead, and I like the kid, you know. But it seems like the rest of the team was like, all right, dude, you doing too much. We down 0-2. Okay. But he was calling out everybody, and Jaylen Brown was like, hey, bruh, chill. And Marcus Smart was like, don't tell me to chill. You chill. And
So
it
he was
just
throwing people under the bus.
mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you know, what happens in the locker room is supposed to really stay in the locker room between that team. I think that's a sacred place. And
A reporter was in there.
a
Let it out.
reporter was outside of the door
They-
reporting something that
Yeah.
he heard. Like, first off, man, that's eavesdropping to me. I'm gonna agree with your guy Draymond Green. I don't really like Draymond Green, but on TNT he did say that's kind of like eavesdropping, and Kenny Smith said the same thing. That's not reporting. You know, you see somebody come out the locker room asking them about what you thought you heard or what you heard, and then getting a response from them is reporting. But eavesdropping, trying to get a name for yourself and just trying to put,
That's how they get their stories.
it's
bro.
just nuts to me, man.
That's how they do it.
In sports, man, you gonna have that. I mean, we have that on flag football level too. People getting into it. Well, you got that to Jordan socking Scott Burrell in a practice,
And to me, pulling him from pitcher
right. You
in the kickball tournament. Look, you see what I did?
Third base. Third base.
Third base. And you were you were all-star at third base.
Yeah. Still
It's-
have some skills.
when you're at that level of competitiveness, you're gonna have that. You just lost. You're not gonna be over there kumbayaing.
Nah.
You heated.
Look.
But trust me, these type of things happen all the time.
And it's a young team.
Yeah, it happens.
Very young.
Boston team is a young team. I mean, they got Kemba Walker over there, but he's still pretty young, and at the end of the day, he hasn't really been past, he hasn't been past the first round.
Yep.
You know?
Never even gotten to the first round to this year.
Yikes.
So you expect Boston. Boston was up double digits in that game too. So that's a little heartbreaking. They're playing for their livelihood now,
Yeah.
and Miami's playing loose. They got every aspect of it of their game as far as they have rebounding, shot blocking, shooting from the outside, playmaking.
Yeah.
And
Defense.
and they feel that they feel slighted, so to speak. This is a different team that in this bubble environment has created completely different teams than back in January.
Yeah.
And Miami is one of those teams. This is not the same team we saw around the All-Star break.
no.
This is the team that Pat Riley made moves back in the day to try to develop young guys and get a good core team in there. I think a lot of credit does not go to Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra should win. He should be in consideration with Coach of the Year every year for what he's doing with his young guys, the new guys that's coming in, the OGs. They got super discipline over there. It's just a different type of culture over there in Miami, man.
I'm a slightly disagree for this reason. Because again, we're seeing what they're doing now. But they've never been higher than a 5th seed in the East all this time with Spoelstra. Before, of course, when the
But who
the
have they had also?
No, I get that. I'm just saying that only until now have we seen Spoelstra put together a run like this. The coaches of the year in the past have been like Brad Stevens, who's been to Eastern Conference Finals, Nick Nurse, who's won the NBA championship.
He signed an extension too, with
Right.
Toronto.
So it's Steve Kerr and those guys. So it's tough for Spoelstra to be a coach of the year when these other coaches are outperforming him. But now we're seeing what he's really capable of and see how far he can take it.
I like it. I like it. I like what he's doing. So Miami got
He didn't win it this year. Nick Nurse did.
No, yeah,
Right.
Nick Nurse did
Yeah,
for sure.
He's a damn good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a good coach.
Yeah.
They gave him an extension. So that NBA basketball right now, man, y'all need to stay tuned, man, because the drama is really about to unfold, man. It really is. Switching to WNBA. And we're going to talk about this real quick before we give you guys our football picks and be out of here. Maya Moore is now married to the guy that she quit her basketball career to free out of prison. He was in prison, and she wrongfully convicted, and she gave all of her energy to help set him free. And they got married. And a lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about that. What y'all think about that?
If I was homeboy and she was giving me some rhythm coming out of prison, I'm jumping on board too. It's me. Go ahead.
So you think he's just jumping on board?
Because Maya fine.
Oh, she fine.
Yeah.
She still got baby hairs too.
Yeah.
Y'all seen Nutty Professor, right?
Yep.
The movie. Remember they're at the dinner table and Grandma is talking to Sherman and Jada Pinkett is over there and she was like, and you get that man that's been pent up for 35 years just wanting and
woo! Make your head pop off.
Yeah, Maya Moore saw that scene as well.
Yeah.
Man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how y'all feel? That's a cold piece.
That's a cold piece right there. But it's a true piece, evidently. This is my thing, though. This is my thing, though. Why would everybody think, or why would some people think, because she was in WNBA, she was gay?
I didn't think she was gay. I didn't think she was. But I mean, look at the percentage of the women that play in the WNBA. It should be a high percentage of.
So we should automatically think that somebody's gay that play in the league?
I don't.
No, you can't.
I mean, I was hoping Skylar Diggins wasn't until she had that young baby, and I was like, all right.
She's married. Yeah. But yeah, there are plenty gay women in that league. But there's heterosexuals in that league too.
Yeah,
I mean 100.
You got Brian Grimer. Is it
Brian Griner?
Is it Brian Griner? What's
disrespect,
Brett?
bro? It's
Brent.
Brett. It's Bill.
Is Brett?
Bill.
Bill Griner. Oh man, it's Bill Griner. Okay. The stare down was classic, y'all.
I was trying to hold it too.
The stare down was classic, y'all.
Man.
Maya Moore. I don't have a problem with it, man. She went and got her man. She didn't tell nobody. She didn't need to tell nobody that. Her intention. She didn't need to tell nobody that she was in love with this guy or whatever. She did what she wanted to do for her man.
I think what threw everybody is because this was a big story about her advocating.
Could have been the greatest basketball player of all time.
It's true.
Left in her prime.
To fight a righteous cause.
No, it was a weenie cause. Weenie man.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Nah, but it was a good cause, though. He was wrongly convicted. Would he still be in prison if she didn't quit and really go hard in the paint for him?
No,
He'd still be in prison.
Yes.
This is the problem we got in our country, man. Like, you mean to tell me that a WNBA star has to quit her career and learn as much about the law in order to get somebody who is innocent out of the penitentiary? That's the same thing we say when we got family members in the hospital. It's like, we need to be there with them to make sure that, that they're taken care of properly. But isn't that what nurses are supposed to do?
That's true. And the reality is, if he wasn't wrongfully convicted and he was just a regular civilian and she found true love, no one would bat an eye about that. So we only look at it differently because he was incarcerated. But when you peel back the layers of it, he should have never been incarcerated to begin with. And she saw something that nobody saw. Obviously, the judicial system didn't see it. It just threw us back that this person that she fought righteously to get freed end up marrying shortly after.
Okay.
But they spent 2 years together, and she knows everything about him.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this. The fact that the WNBA superstars aren't even getting paid that much, she needs to get back to work now. I think she should come back.
She will.
You think so?
Yeah.
And absolutely.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Still young.
Yeah, she's not old.
Yeah.
She was gone for 2 years?
And her body's been preserved from a lot of,
I can tell. Preserved. I can tell.
Preserved. Yeah.
I got a chance to see Maya Moore play, man, when I went and seen the Aces. It's funny because my kids be like, Dad, there's Maya Moore. Because they know I like Maya Moore. Yeah. So she freed her man. Some of y'all with these opinions or, y'all mad? Y'all mad? Some of y'all mad?
Or these speculations.
Yeah. The fact that she did
she wasn't
something
gay.
good.
She never been gay.
And the fact that she did something good for somebody else should be celebrated in my eyes. Some of y'all so used to being selfish and worried about yourself. Stop being so selfish, man. Go do something for somebody else for a change, man. For real. And that coming from your pastor, Dre.
Yeah.
Bailey. Serious, man. Some of y'all need to get it together.
You know what the old song says? You can't be with the one you love, honey. Love the one you with.
Got him.
Love the one you with. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Quan. You know it.
Quan's a rapper. He don't get down with the old R&B. The old R&B.
That's not R&B. That's like
Love
that's
the one
way
you
that's
with.
like a folk, that's like a folk song, I think.
Well, Bill, get them picks together. I'm gonna pick my teams finally for tomorrow's games. Y'all get ready on the live, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Sherman, the building.
Bill Blockham Logan, about to give you guys our picks before we get up out of here, man.
I'm gonna send my picks got put in our group. So I'll put them on let the ball bounce, and I gotta tap out like we see the UFC on the TV behind us.
Okay. Yeah, let me go.
So my picks this week will be the Giants, Rams.
Okay, hold on. We gotta just let us know what the schedule is, because I'm gonna write my picks down right now.
Okay, you want the.
So we're gonna start from the beginning.
You want the full slate.
Let's get that full slate going.
The full slate, daddy.
I'm ready to go. Hey, y'all get ready,
Full
man.
slate, daddy.
Y'all get ready, man. Hopefully your teams are a lot better than you thought they were in this bubble.
Okay. First game on the docket. Cowboys at home against the Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons.
Okay. You know who I got.
You bet with your heart all the time, man.
All the time. We all do. We all do.
Trifling.
We all do. Who's picked against their team? Not many.
I'm taking the Falcons in that game.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Quan, we don't need you to say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm surprised you didn't say anything from the first.
We don't
Falcons!
I won't say anything.
Okay.
But Falcons.
Next game on the docket, Bears against the Giants. I'm going with the Giants
I'm
on
going
the road.
with the Bears.
I'm going with the Bears too.
Yeah, I'm going with the Giants on the road. Next game, Packers at home against the Lions. I'm going with the Packers.
I got upset special. The Lions going to win this game.
Interesting. I got Packers.
Oh, okay. Next game, you got the Titans at home against the Jaguars.
I'm going Titans.
I'm going Titans.
Titans in the running game.
Mm-hmm. Next game, Colts at home against the Vikings. I'm going Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
Vikings.
Mm-hmm. Next game, Dolphins at home against the Bills. Give me young
Josh Allen.
Ooh, I got Fitz Magic in this one.
in this one.
Oh,
In the
really?
upset.
High scoring,
I
No,
got-
low scoring actually.
low scoring. Oh, okay.
I got Bills.
It's in Florida.
It's in Florida. It's
That's
hard to
right.
play
Good
there,
weather.
too.
Yeah,
It's hard to play there.
a lot of distractions for them Bills
Yeah.
going down to South Beach.
Yeah.
I got Miami.
Next game, Jets at home against the Niners.
I am going in
Jets.
Is that what you going Jets for real?
Yeah. Look on the thing. It's on there. Jets.
Hold on. I may
Look
have to
on
come back. Hold on.
Make you pick.
Where are they playing?
In New York.
In New York.
I'm gonna go to Jets. I'm gonna go Jets.
Busters. 49ers.
Okay, go ahead.
Eagles at home against the Rams. Give me the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah, give me them Rams.
Steelers at home against the Broncos. Give me the Steelers.
That defense for the Steelers is good, man.
We nice.
They're good.
We nice.
Buccaneers.
I'm gonna take
at
the
ho-
Steelers too.
Buccaneers at home against the Panthers. I'm going to Panthers.
No Chris Godwin.
Bucks at home.
Bucks at home.
Oh, I'm going Bucks.
Yeah, me too. Here we
Going
go.
Panthers.
Okay,
Go.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater gets his first win on the road against
Tom Brady.
Thomas.
Everybody get their shots at him now. Let's get it.
Mhm. Give me the Cardinals. The Cardinals over Cardinals in Washington.
Oh, I'm going. Oof.
Cardinals at home.
Cardinals.
It's Cardinals at home.
Give me Cardinals. Yeah.
Interesting. Ooh.
Come on,
Interesting.
man. Come on, man.
I'm going Washington
Okay. On the road.
on the road.
Fighting Dan Snyder's.
Mhm.
Going Washington.
Yeah.
I want to go Cardinals. I like that team. But I think Washington got something nice over there going. We'll see.
Chargers at home against the Chiefs. Give me
I'm
the
going
Chiefs on the road.
You can't pick against the Chiefs.
No. You can't.
Let's get it.
Texans at home against the Ravens.
Ravens.
Going Ravens.
Ravens. Seahawks at home against the Patriots.
I'm going Seahawks in this game.
Seahawks.
Wow.
hmm The Monday night special. Raiders at home against the Saints.
I'm going Saints.
Give me
Raiders.
Drew Brees.
Yes, give me Drew all day. Is that it?
That's it.
I
That is
just
it.
made my picks.
That is it.
And before I hit send, I got to look them over before I decide. I picked some ones in there like Washington and the Jets that I don't want coming back
Go on to keep them.
to bite me.
Keep them. Go with your conviction.
Yeah.
I just don't have faith in y'all quarterback
Okay, cool. Go ahead and take the Jets.
or the Jets quarterback. Le'Veon Bell hurt, but they are playing in New York. So,
Go and take them Jets.
yeah, well, I'm going to take them. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do, man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Please have the agent of Bill Griner give us a call. We want to check on that Suns team they got over there popping.
So disrespectful to my name, bro. Oh, dang.
This is what we do,
William
man.
Ryder.
William Griner. That's tragic.
William Blockham Griner.
That's tragic. Look, man, we appreciate y'all.
That fits so well, though.
They do. LTBB in the building. Every Saturday at 2 p.m., man, is what we do. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Look, man, follow us.
Oh, my God.
IG, Twitter, Facebook. Hit us up at lettheballbounce@gmail.com. And please indulge in the sponsors, man. We are going to go out to the sponsors, letting you know what they do and how they can serve you in the community, man. So with that being said, your guy, Dre Bailey.
Sherman the building.
Bill Blockham
Yeah.
Logan. And guess what, man? If you scared,
Better go to church.
Peace and prosperity, family. This is Clarence C.J. Long with Realty One Group, the Garnett Group, where we have great people doing great business, making smart choices with all your real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, or even renting, please give us a call at 702-278-3931, 702-278-3931, and I'll be waiting to assist you in getting from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you.
Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth, Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.